Hey guys, Jack on Wrist here, back to another video, and in today's video, I want to talk about why I prefer quartz watches. So this is a controversial topic within the watch community, as most people that I find generally prefer mechanical watches to quartz pretty much every day of the week. So the main argument for mechanical being better than quartz is really just because of the romance and the craftsmanship that really kind of goes into a mechanical watch, knowing that they're hand-finished pieces put together in beautiful harmony to make a great product. And I definitely totally understand that. I know that there's a certain level, like I said, romance is probably a great word to describe it, that really just kind of comes with these mechanical watches. But I think quartz watches really have a huge advantage with them, and that's why I tend to prefer them, and I want to talk about that today. So why do I prefer quartz watches? Well, it comes down to the practicality and cost associated with quartz watches. Number one being the practicality. Well, you know, if you're someone like myself, I'm a younger guy, I don't really need a lot of statement pieces, I just need pieces to be very practical for me. And so I like watches that just tell the time, it's accurate, I can rely on it, I don't need to worry about magnetizing it on accident, I don't have to worry about servicing it, how many seconds it's off a day. I can just have a watch that I know is bang on accurate, and that is really valuable to me. So obviously I think most people already know that quartz watches are more accurate than mechanical watches, and I knew that myself already, but I never really got to really experience that level of accuracy and reliability until fairly recently when I bought myself a G-Shock GWM5610 and a Grand Seiko SBGT035. These are both very different watches, with the G-Shock being a radio-controlled module and the Grand Seiko being a 9F quartz module that's accurate to plus or minus 10 seconds a year. But nonetheless, both of them are very, very accurate and give a great quartz experience, and I've really started to appreciate that experience over the last couple of months. And trust me, I love mechanical watches. There's something special about them. That's what I said in the beginning of the video. I definitely understand that. And as someone who's owned plenty of vintage and modern mechanical watches, I have to say that yes, it's very special, but it definitely comes with some headaches. Like I said, talking about magnetizing the watch, talking about servicing the watch. You know, these are things that you don't love to worry about. And if you have a quartz watch, you can just slap it on and not worry about it. Again, I know it's not the popular choice to like a quartz watch, but there is something special about at least having one. And again, I'm not telling you to build a collection with only quartz watches. I'm certainly not saying that. But I think a lot of people are very negative towards quartz watches and don't even want to own one. And I think that perspective sort of needs to change, because these are very practical watches. I've come to find at least my Grand Seiko and my G-Shock specifically to be just amazing watches, and I definitely would recommend someone who's anti-quartz to definitely give it a try. And you have to remember that some of these quartz modules have as much work and time put into them, if not more, than some of these automatic or mechanical movements. I mean, take the Grand Seiko 9F quartz movement. This is a movement that's been developed over years and years and years, and it is just a beautiful masterpiece of a movement. And yes, it's not mechanical, but it is just amazing. And I think some people kind of forget that just because it's a quartz watch doesn't mean that a lot of time and engineering and thought has gone into it. You know, that's the case for some of these movements. I mean, yes, not every quartz watch is as in-depth as a 9F quartz movement, but generally speaking, you know, some of these higher-end ones are really, really nice. I made a video not too long ago discussing luxury quartz watches. I even spotlighted my own Grand Seiko. And a lot of people in the comment section down below were saying, hey, I would not pay more than $100 for a quartz watch. I wouldn't pay more than $500 for a quartz watch. And I found that to be very, very interesting. I mean, not surprising, but very interesting, because a lot of people don't really see the value in some of these quartz watches. Maybe they don't like the stigma that comes with them, theoretically maybe being cheaper and not as nice. But you have to remember that just like how there are less complex, less exciting mechanical movements and high-end mechanical movements, that is the same thing that happens with quartz watches. And there is a big difference between a basic Seiko with a quartz movement and a 9F, for example. So that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to share some of my thoughts on quartz watches. Like I mentioned earlier, I've had a great experience with some of my quartz watches over the past couple of months, wearing them every single day. And I really, really enjoy them, and I feel really strongly about them being tools and assets and really, really special in their own way. So let me know in the comment section down below, did I change your opinion today? Maybe I didn't, but let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I'm always curious and excited to talk to you guys. So like I said, that's pretty much it. So if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.